Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel Discoveries of Self. My name is Natalie and it has been a while since I've done a video like this, like so long. I used to be the girl that was on the haul videos all the time, and then I don't know what happened. It was like I was buying things and I was keeping them to the side to haul them and to show you guys in a video, and I just never got around to filming it, and I realised the last time I did a haul was like this time last year. So it's almost been a year since I did a haul, and don't get me wrong, it's not that I've stopped shopping. I have been shopping, so much so I actually have a Perspex box here just full of all new makeup buys that I want to show you guys. But I've been trying to film this haul as well. I tried last week to film this haul, but I got bored myself like halfway through. I was like, why is this so boring, Natalie? Why is this so boring? So I didn't want to film when I didn't feel up to it. Like, I didn't want to force myself to film, because I feel like on YouTube, especially if you have viewers who've been with you a long time, you can sort of tell when someone's just not in the mood to film, but they are filming anyway. And I don't want my channel to be like that. I don't want to film and people be like, oh, what's wrong with Natalie? Like, I don't want that. So I just didn't film that, but I thought I'd film today and try and cut the haul down, because this was going to be one of those huge ass hauls, like one of those huge ass hauls. But I need to give you guys a break. I'm gonna try and cut it down a little bit, but like with all my hauls, we'll see how it goes. Like there's no guarantee here. Let's just say that there's no guarantee. But yes, I'm filming a haul video for you guys today. Makeup buys from literally last year to this year. Last year to this year. I mean, it's so ridiculous that I've waited this long to do a haul, but what can you do? What can you do? I feel good. My face is on fleek today and I want to film a video, so that's what I'm going to do for you beautiful people. Hair information, contact lens information, lipstick information, nail information will all be in the description bar below, so make sure you check that out, boos. In regards to this polo neck, you guys, some of you guys may be damn sick of this polo neck, but I just want to explain something. It may be TMI, but you know what? This is our channel, so I can talk to you about whatever I want, and you guys can talk to me about whatever you want. But I have had some sort of crazy allergic reaction to something. I don't know what it is, but it is something. And my chest is so itchy, like so itchy. I can't believe it. So if I scratch, please ignore me. But I'm using this to cover up the itchiness, to stop myself from scratching it, and to I put some medicated powder on there so my chest looks ashy as hell. So that's why I'm wearing a black polo neck again, because I only own black polo necks. But be assured I have like 5 of these, so it's not like the same one every video. I just have a lot of black polo necks. So with that out of the way, let's just get into the haul, baby. Anything that I've done a blog post on already, I'll leave the link down below, so you guys can just check down below if you want to see swatches or my initial thoughts or review on the product. And yeah, I think that's it. Should we just get into it? Let's just get into it. Okay. And I just picked up my makeup bag. This is my makeup bag. This is from New Craft House. I'll leave it down below. If you love sewing or knitting, or you're really crafty, they sell the kits. So they sell like the fabric and everything, and then you can just sew and make your own makeup bag. And this is so deep. It is so deep. I can carry so much stuff in here. I'm going on holiday soon, so I'm going to be taking this as my makeup bag for holiday, because it's such a good makeup bag. Shout out to New Craft House for my makeup bag. I absolutely love it. Okay, so let's begin with concealers. These 3 are a very new purchase, like a super new purchase. And these are the new concealers from Morphe. So Morphe released, I think 10 or 11 shades of concealers. Now, not the concealers that you get in like the packed, or you know, the 10 concealers, or I don't know what they're called, but the ones that you get in like a little palette. But they're actually individual concealers like this. And I picked up 3 from Beauty Chamber in the UK. And these are actually really inexpensive. I think they're about £4.99 each, which is inexpensive compared to some of the other concealers that I do have. And I picked up Toast, Frappe and Toffee Nut. I've used Toast today. Toast is what I've used to highlight today. And Frappe I use just to sort of mute out any discoloration that I have underneath my eyelids. But so far I really like these concealers. They remind me a lot of the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealers in terms of its finish. So it has almost like a semi or demi matte finish, and then there is the consistency, and the consistency is like almost like a mousse in a weird way, but not not like a general mousse that you put on your face, but it's very creamy, very creamy and quite thick. But I actually really like it. If you like the matte look and you're looking for a good matte concealer which is inexpensive, and you don't want to spend money on the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealers, I recommend picking these up. I've done a blog post on these, so I'll leave them down below so you guys can see swatches and whatnot. But yeah, Morphe have done well with these. I actually really do like them. I'm going to be carrying them around, and plus they're a lot smaller. Now I'm beginning to appreciate size when it comes to makeup products. So yeah, I do like these a lot, and yeah, I'd recommend you try them out. And if you have tried them, let me know what you think of them, if you like them or not. But yeah, I'm definitely a fan of these. Next, I don't have the box for this anymore because I've had this for a while now, but this is the NYX eyebrow gel, and this is in the shade Espresso. I really like this. This is what I'm wearing on my brows today. And I don't know, but since I've had this, and I've only had this for about 2 or 3 weeks now, I've changed how I do my brows completely. I make them a lot thicker, a lot bolder, but I like how it looks. Obviously, I wouldn't go out for an everyday look with brows like this. I'd stick to my old brow look, but I like this. I really do. It is waterproof. It lasts a hell of a long time, to the point where I don't like dispensing it on the back of my hand because I cannot get it off once I've done that. So I just take it straight from the tube. But yeah, I really like it. It's really cut down my eyebrow time, I guess. It's made it a lot easier to do my brows, and I have a bit more of an arch, which I'm really liking as well, because I didn't have much of an arch before. So this allows me to have more of an arch and just have bolder, more fierce brows, and I really like it. It's £5.50. I got this from ASOS, and if you order off ASOS you get student discount as well, so you can get it for a little bit less. But yeah, NYX have done a good job with this. I'll be using this a lot more. And guys, let me know, do you prefer my brows this way, like bolder, or do you prefer my brows a little bit more toned down? I'm liking the bold look, but I don't know how other people see it on me. So let me know if you like bolder brows on me, or if you like a little bit more, I don't know, what word would I say? Natural brows, would you say? I don't know. I can definitely say I'm feeling the bold brow look right now, and that's because of NYX, so I'm very happy I picked this up. Next is this Stila Shape and Shade Custom Contour Duo, and this is in the shade Deep. And I picked this up because I saw Claire Moy use this, and I was like, oh my god, this looks beautiful. So I had to pick it up as soon as possible. This normally retails for about £30 and some change, which is quite expensive in my eyes, but they were doing some sort of, there was some sort of offer on Feel Unique perhaps, and I think I got this for like £26 or something like that. But it isn't cheap, but it looks like this. So basically it's a cream, I don't know if you guys can see, but basically it's a cream contour kit with a deep shade and a lighter highlighting shades. And I've done swatches of this on my Instagram, so I'll leave them down below. If you're not following me on Instagram, please do. You can see some swatches there, some makeup looks there and all sorts. But yeah, I swatched this on Instagram and I was so pleasantly surprised. The shades are so creamy, and when I first bought this I thought that the highlight shade wouldn't be light enough, but it's perfect. Absolutely perfect. It looks really warm in this compact, but when you place it on the skin, it's got the right amount of coolness to it to fit your highlight needs. And the contour shade is so beautiful. I'm wearing it today, but I went over it with some powder, so you probably won't be able to see, but the contour shade is so deep and so rich. It is so beautiful, and it blends out a dream. So I would say, well, I was thinking about this, and I say, would I recommend this over the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit? And they're not that different in price, to be honest with you. The Anastasia one is £39 and this one is £30. But I think if you are not too savvy with things like different colours, or you're not worried about different colours to contour with, I'd recommend picking this up instead, because I don't feel like this would dry out as much as the Anastasia one does. Not saying the Anastasia one dries out completely, but after a while you do need to help it along with a little bit of oil or something. But this one will stay creamy, it blends out beautifully. It's just a gorgeous palette. And I have no idea why Stila haven't done more of a campaign on this palette, because it is stunning, and for women of colour this is a great palette. I know the deep shade shows up deep on me, so I want to say maybe if you're like 2 to 3 shades darker than me, you would still get the benefit of the deep contour shades, and if not, you would get much of the benefit of the highlight shade. So yeah, I really like this palette. Stila have done a very good job actually. I'm impressed, very impressed. Okay, so next I picked up some items from Colourpop. Now, I normally get my Colourpop items from eBay because I don't want to do a big shop, and I'm not ready to do a big shop just yet, but I am actually going to, well, I have stopped buying items off eBay. Normally when Colourpop release something and it's just come out, I order it off eBay just as it comes out, because people take your order and then they buy on your behalf, if that makes sense. But I have heard now that there are some fakes on eBay. When items first come out, it's fairly safe to order off eBay just because they haven't had time to make a dupe or recreate a fake. But because the Ultra Mattes have been out for quite a long time now, I think now they've had enough time to make the fakes now. So I'm not going to order any products off eBay anymore, at least not of the Ultra Mattes, just because you don't know what you're getting. So I think it's a case of either use comgateway.com, or if you know someone in the US who can ship it over to you, or someone in Australia who can ship it over to you. But I haven't ordered off eBay in a while now, just because of, I just found out that the fakes are going around and I ain't here for that. Anyway, so I got some of their Ultra Satin Lips off eBay, and I got 4 of them, and if I just take them out of the pack, I got 4 of the Ultra Satin Lips, and I got Panda, which is this one, Tulips, which is this one, Tansy, which is this one, and Prim, which is this one. And I love these so much more than the Ultra Mattes. The Ultra Satins are so much better than the Ultra Mattes. They last just as long as the Ultra Mattes, in my opinion. They actually last a hell of a long time, like a hell of a long time. And you don't get the dryness that you get from the Ultra Mattes. And the Ultra Matte formula, I feel like Colourpop are still trying to perfect it. I feel like different colours have different consistencies, and you know, there's the old consistency, now there's the new consistency that doesn't really dry, and it's just very frustrating. So I like the Ultra Satins a hell of a lot, I do. I've done swatches of all of them besides Prim on my Instagram account, so make sure you visit that just to see the swatches. But the Ultra Satins I'm a big fan of, and I'm not even a fan of, you know, glossy lips or, you know, satin lips. I love matte lips, but the Ultra Satins, these colours are so pretty, like so pretty, so I can forgive them, and I can definitely rock with these. I really do like them. So yeah, I recommend picking up the Ultra Satins if you're yet to do so. The colours are gorgeous. Also from Colourpop, I got this. This is how long I've been shopping for. I got this when it had first released. So this is the lippy stick in the Matte X formula, and this is in the shade Trust Me. And they released this first, and it was limited edition, and I had to pick it up because I saw Vicky Logan wear it, and I was like, that is a beautiful red. So I had to pick it up, and I really like this. I like this better than Ruby Woo. Without a doubt, I like this better than Riri Woo, without a doubt. This is a good red to use if you hate the consistency of Ruby Woo. Now, Ruby Woo is hella drying, like tug across your lips drying. There's no doubt about it. And even if you moisturize and then you wear Ruby Woo, throughout the day it will suck the life, the moisture, the happiness, the pure joy out of your lips. That's how drying Ruby Woo is. So I was like, you know what, I can't keep on wearing this, even though that is the OG of red lipsticks, and that's the red lipstick that got me into the game, and I shall forever respect it for that. But I just can't rocks with Ruby Woo no more. I just can't do it. So when I found out that Trust Me was a great dupe, I was like, let me pick up Trust Me, and I love this so much more. Trust Me is so much better, so much better. It goes on almost like the original lippy sticks, but then eventually it dries to a really matte, comfortable finish. Once again, I have a picture of myself on Instagram wearing that, so I'll leave it down below. And I've actually done comparison swatches of Ruby Woo, Riri Woo, Trust Me, and number 429 lipstick from Inglot, and they're all pretty similar, but Trust Me is just winning, absolutely winning. Like I said, this was limited edition, but Colourpop have now made this permanent as far as I believe, and part of their Matte X collection, which they released a couple of weeks ago, so you can actually pick this up now. But if you love Ruby Woo, you want to get your hands on, trust me, because it will change your life and you will no longer be concerned about Ruby Woo. I'm sorry Ruby Woo, but I can't rock with you. Plus Ruby Woo is what, MAC lipsticks £15.50 now. Jeez, MAC lipsticks are £15.50 now, and I just can't do it. Like, unless it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful shade, I just can't do it. So yeah, Colourpop, much cheaper, so make sure you get your hands on this if you love Ruby Woo. I picked up 2 of the NYX lip lingeries, and I picked up Beauty Mark, which is this one, and Teddy, which is this one. They look hella similar. Like, they actually look practically similar. I don't understand how or why they look so similar. Maybe, I think they dry differently, but they are very similar in shade. But these are great for nudes for women of colour. Beauty Mark and Teddy work as well as each other, and NYX is slowly opening up in stores in Boots in the UK, so that is good. So you can actually go into stores now, and or some stores you just need to check the Boots website to buy NYX online. But yeah, Teddy and Beauty Mark I picked up. They are very similar. Like, when I got it, I was like, hold on, I've switched these on my Snapchat. It literally took me 5 minutes to remember which one was which, because they literally looked similar, but I think they dry differently. They do, I don't know, but they look, it's one of them things, as a makeup lover, you will eventually buy 2 colours that are similar, and that's what I've done here. Let's talk about eyeshadow palettes. This is the LIMECRIME Venus palette. I wanted to pick this up because everything is like, I picked this up because, but I'm telling you, the influence is real. I saw Spencer's Beauty Depot on Instagram swatch this, so I was like, no, I need to pick this up. So I picked it up, and this is what it looks like. Absolutely beautiful. I live for this colour here. Absolutely gorgeous. And this colour here, which is called Shell, I live for that too. It is such a beautiful palette. I really like this palette. It is a great palette. There's no denying it's a good, great palette. The only thing I wouldn't say is there's a brown in here which isn't the best or my favourite brown. It's very chalky and very faint. It's not very pigmented, but yeah, this is a great palette. I do really like this palette. I have done swatches and a blog post on this, so I'll leave it down below if you guys want to see swatches. But yes, this is the Venus LIMECRIME palette, and let's take a minute for the cover. Like, it's a beautiful cover. I'm not even gonna hate it. I have used this a couple of times actually, and I really like it. If you like, obviously they call this the grunge palette, but if you like the grunge look, this is a gorgeous look to use. I was wearing this palette in my Supernova hair video. If you watch my Supernova hair video, I was going for like a really well, I was going for like a really, what is it, gothic look, I guess. This is the palette that I used on my eyes, and yeah, I really liked it. So this is a gorgeous palette, and that Shell is beautiful. The colour Shell, absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, this is the LIMECRIME Venus palette, loves. Now this is, I've got a few things to show this, but let me first show you guys this. This is my customized eyeshadow palette from Crowd Colour. So what Crowd Colour do is, it's a company that will take an eyeshadow palette and customize it for you based on your needs. And obviously I've had mine customized to my blog name, which is Discoveries of Self, and I absolutely love this palette. Essentially this is a Z palette, but it goes one better than being, or maybe two better than being a Z palette, because not only can you customize it, I won't show you guys, but it also has a mirror. I don't know if you can see from there, but it has a mirror in it, which is absolutely amazing. So there's a huge mirror on the side, and it's beautiful. If you want your own customized palette, make sure to visit Crowd Colour. I'll leave the link down, or I'll leave the link down below if you guys want to visit and create your own custom palette. It's changed my life, and this is such a good palette anyway, very durable. But yeah, these are some of the stuff I want to show. So eyeshadows. These eyeshadows here are from Strobe Cosmetics, and Strobe Cosmetics was so lovely, and they were lovely enough to send me these shades here, which are absolutely beautiful, and their eyeshadows are actually super inexpensive as well. I feel like they're really inexpensive. They're US based and they're an indie company, but I like how the cost is affordable, because I know with some indie companies cost isn't always affordable, just because obviously they need to fund themselves, but things are expensive, you know, they have to make things expensive, but I like the fact that Strobe have kept their products inexpensive so that everyone can try them out. So these shadows here are absolutely beautiful, and I'm about to do a blog post and I want to do a show and tell video on them. So if you want a show and tell video, don't forget to thumbs up, but I'm going to do a show and tell video on them because they're absolutely beautiful, and guys, so pigmented on brown skins. So thank you Strobe Cosmetics, video will be coming very, very soon. I finally got my hands on some Anastasia Beverly Hills lip glosses. Now I had never ever had any of the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip glosses. I only have their lip paints, what do they call them, liquid lipsticks, sorry. But then my girl, she went over to NYC and she picked 2 of these up for me. So I got Fudge and Sepia, or Sepia. I say Sepia, you can say Sepia, it's all good over here. And once again, these are fairly similar, but I can tell, well, one has more of a brown undertone and one has sort of a peachy warm undertone. So this is Sepia, which is here, and then this one is Fudge, which is here. So I don't know if you guys can spot a difference, but they are fairly different. I like these. I actually really like them. I am not a fan of lip gloss, if you guys know. I am not a fan of lip gloss at all. I hate the stickiness. I hate sticking to my weave. It's just too much. It's too much, girl. I can't be with you every 2 seconds. I just can't do it. Like standing, like I'm in, you know, I'm trying to look beautiful, and then all of a sudden gust of wind comes, you're like, no, I'm not here for that. But these aren't sticky at all. They're actually really, really comfortable to wear, not sticky. It's just, it's a perfect formula. So yeah, I'm glad I picked these 2 up. Yeah, I haven't done swatches of these just yet, but I will be doing swatches on my Instagram. So if you guys want to see what they look like, stay tuned to my Instagram. But yeah, these 2 really like, I think I want to get Kristen next, perhaps. Not cheap, not the cheapest, but I like them. So yeah, those are the 2 lip glosses from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Next I have some items from Sigma. Sigma were lovely enough to send me some items, and I will be doing a video on this palette because I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So they sent me the Warm Neutrals palette, which looks, well, this is the cover for it, and it looks like this. Just a really great traveling palette for people who love neutrals. So I am a neutral eyeshadow lover through and through. I love neutrals. I mean, this pop of blue is something new for me, but I love neutrals. This is a great palette if you love neutrals as well. So this is what it looks like. I've also taken a picture and I put it on my Instagram if you want to see what it looks like up close, but I will be doing a video on this. It's such a cute size as well. I love the size of it. It's really nice. And the shadows are really pigmented. I did do swatches of them, which I put on my blog, and the shadows are actually really pigmented. And I was also sent 2 power crayons. So I was sent one in the shade Own It, which is like a really dark purpley vampy shade. I'll swatch it for you guys. Oh wow! I say dark purpley, but this reminds me a lot of Heroin by MAC. I was going to say NARS. This reminds me a lot like Heroin. That's really pretty actually. That'd be amazing for like a summer colour. I thought it looks a lot darker in the packet. The packet with the colour on it makes it out to be like an eggplant purple, but no, that's a really pretty colour. And the next one is Signed Sealed, which is like a gorgeous, actually, let me swatch it before I tell you what it's going to be like. Ooh, that is pretty. It's a gorgeous peach colour. I hope you guys can see. It's just this one here. I'm not swearing at you guys, sorry. It's a gorgeous peach colour. Now, I am not really one for peaches, but that is pretty. That is absolutely gorgeous. That is, ooh. I'm excited to do that video now. I think it'd be beautiful. Maybe actually just do, yeah, a daytime look with 2 daytime lips. I don't know, you guys let me know what you want to see, but I will be doing a video on that very soon. But those colours are super pretty. Super, super pretty. I'm impressed, Sigma. I'm impressed. I know I was just saying how expensive MAC lipsticks are, and I totally stand by it. I think MAC lipsticks are super expensive. I feel like anything that's more than £10 for a lipstick is pretty expensive. MAC's $15.50. I think even Makeup Monsters has gone up now to about £15, which is actually really expensive, and including shipping it comes up to £20, and it's just, I can't, yeah. But this lipstick I had to buy. This shade is called Deep Love, and this lipstick was from it's limited edition, and it was from the MAC Magnificent Me collection. So if you guys remember how long ago that came out, this is literally how long I've been shopping for. But this is a gorgeous colour. It's a matte and it is brown, so I had to pick it up because I was going through my phase of matte brown lipsticks. I still love matte browns. I'm going to come and do a video on all of my matte lipsticks. I'm going to do a swatch video like I did with my liquid brown matte lipsticks. I'm going to do a swatch video of all of my brown lipsticks, matte or not. But this is gorgeous. I had to pick it up. I absolutely had to pick it up because I was like, I want a matte brown. And this is heroin matte, so it's not ruby woo matte, it's heroin matte, so it's really, really comfortable. So it's not actually a true matte. There is a sheen when you apply it, but it's beautiful still. I can't knock it. I have done a blog post on it, so I'll leave that down below if you guys want to see what it looks like on me. But this is a really, really gorgeous colour. And there are dupes of this, so don't think that you won't be able to get your hands on it. I'm showing you guys this because there are dupes, and I've left the dupes in the blog post as well. I got them off Tantalia, so if you want to check Tantalia's website, you'll be able to find the dupes. Otherwise, just go straight to the link that I'll leave down below for this, and you can find the dupes through the link through there. So I picked these sets of nails up from Primark, and these are £1 each, and the nails that I'm wearing now are actually from Primark, and they're really good. The glue is very, very strong. Like, the glue has changed from the old days of press-on nails, so these last a couple of days, like a good couple of days. And they have mattes and plains and all different shapes and sizes and things, and I really like them. So I'm probably going to pick up a few more of these. These ones are quite natural, so there's a matte one and a plain one. They are the same colour, it's just one's matte, one's plain. But yeah, the ones I'm wearing are also from Primark, and I think I picked up like 4 packs. One I've worn and I've got rid of, but I really like these. And they do coffin shape, they do almond shape, they do square shape like these ones, and they last super long, and they come with the glue as well, and they're only £1. So if you guys want to change up your nail for like a day or something like that, and you don't have time to get to the nail shop and you don't mind press-ons with glue, then these are really good. £1 each from Primark. Primark's beauty range actually has really been popping, This perfume I also picked up from Primark. This is £3.50. So £3.50, and it is so beautiful. It reminds me a lot of the La Vie Belle from Lancome. Oh, my mouth was open when I sprayed that. I'm tasting all of it. It smells nice, but you don't want to taste it. This reminds me of the La Vie Belle perfume from Lancome. It's not an exact dupe, but it's a close dupe of the perfume, and it's £3.50. So if you love sweet smells, like sweet smells, you can pick this up from your local Primark. It was sold out of all the Primarks for the longest time, but I found this in my local one, which is the Tottenham Court Road one, and it smells divine, and it lasts a fairly long time as well. So I use this. This is my everyday perfume. And £3.50 is super affordable, so I like using that. Also from Primark's range, like I've been buying quite a few things from Primark beauty wise. This is their matte lipstick in Serenity, and this is super bright, like super bright. Like I can't wear this on its own, but this is a good lipstick to use if you want to lighten up another lipstick. So if you have a lipstick that's brown and you want to go for more of like a neutral, like the colour I'm wearing today, you can just dab this on your lips really lightly, and this will lighten it for you. So I use this as a lightening lipstick, and it works really well, and it's super comfortable. It's not like a drying matte, it's a very, very creamy matte. And this was £1.50 when I bought it. I also picked up a few things from Makeup Forever. I picked up their stick foundation, which I'm not going to show you guys, but I picked up their stick foundation. I like it, but my skin colour has changed dramatically. I don't know when, because the sun ain't out, so it's definitely not due to the sun. But it was really good. It was a really good fit when I was in the winter, so it's a good fit in the winter, but now I can see a difference, so I need to work around that a little bit. But yeah, it's good. I like it. It's a good everyday foundation. But the Makeup Forever Chromatic Mix in yellow is what I picked up, and this is the water-based version. Now I picked this up after seeing Leslie of Fresh Lengths talk about this, and she uses it to knock out some of the pink from her foundations. If you're a woman of colour with yellow undertones, you will know the struggle we have finding foundations, because on the high street, even if we do get a foundation that's in our colour, 9 times out of 10 it will be red based, and red based foundations look off. If your chest is yellow based, it looks so off. It looks like your face is flushed. sort of, it looks like all the blood has rushed to your face. It just doesn't look right on a skin tone which is yellow toned or yellow undertones. And on the high street, and even higher end brands actually, it's very difficult to find a yellow based foundation. I think NARS have done pretty well actually. Makeup Forever, their foundations, even the yellow ones, seem to lean more neutral, which means it has more of a grey undertone. It is just super difficult. So the chromatic mix is designed to be like a pigment, you know, like the Cover FX custom cover drops. So you just add it's like a pigment and you add it to like cream or stuff. These you can add it to your foundation, whatever you need, just to give it that sort of pigment. So I use this in any foundations that are too red tone or too neutral. That knocks the neutral tones out of it or the red undertones out of it, and it makes it wearable for me. So I really do like this, and this was like £12 something, which in my eyes is a bargain compared to what it will be used for. So I can now wear all those foundations I didn't think I could wear back in the day because they were too red tone, but I didn't want to chuck them away. So now I can add drops here, drops there. So even my custom cover drops are too red, so I can add a little bit of this to it and then add it to like my moisturizer, and you just get a whole concoction. But it's a foundation that works for you, so I really do like this. So yeah, this is the chromatic mix. They have a water-based version and an oil-based version, but because most of my foundations are water-based, because back in the day I used to have oily skin, I don't anymore, long story, because most of my foundations are water-based, I got the water-based one. But if you have like dry skin and most of your foundations are oil-based, you can go ahead and pick up the oil-based one. So would you imagine my surprise when I was out on the high street one day and I came across this. Now this is a foundation from Max Factor, and this is in the shade Tawny, and guys, this is my shade. Can you believe Max Factor do deeper shades for foundation? I never knew. It was only until last year, I want to say, yeah, last year, late last year, I was like in Kensington. Where was I? I was in Kensington, and I just went into the Boots and I saw this and I was like, huh? And then there was even one darker than that. I was like, huh? So I was like, let me get this because this looks a lot like my skin tone colour. And I picked this up and I was so surprised. This is a beautiful foundation. This is the Max Factor Miracle Match Foundation, and this is in the shade Tawny, which is 95. Absolutely beautiful. This is a great everyday foundation. I'm not sure if this is for oily to combination skin or dry skin. I mean, I can wear it and I have combination skin, I would say. I think you can wear it if you have dry skin. I think you can wear it if you're oily skin. I think it's for all skin types, to be honest with you. But it is gorgeous. It has these it has a small amount of golden flecks in it, almost like the MAC MSFs, but it doesn't. It gives your face a glow. It's just a really gorgeous foundation. I was really impressed with this. Absolutely gorgeous. In terms of coverage, I would say this is medium to sheer. It's not full coverage at all. So if you want full coverage, this is not for you. But for a good everyday foundation, this is great. And it's packed full of golden undertones. Can you see that? Absolutely brimming with golden undertones. So if you are around my skin tone and you cannot find it, definitely make sure you check out Boots for this Max Factor one. Or if you are darker, Suntan is the darkest shade. I have done a blog post talking about some foundations that I have found on the high street in the UK, so I'll leave that down below. And I also put swatches of Tawny and Suntan in there, so if you want to see that, just check the description box below and the link will be there for you. So, in the latest episode of Natalie's life, I have just had a candle related accident. You know, you're just trying to be cute for the tube and life is like, nah, I don't know who you think you are. Long story short, I'm expecting a blister to occur on my thumb in the next couple of hours. And now I have to find a way to get wax off my table. Fantastic. Alright, but we press on. We shall press on because we ain't no friend of the devil over here. Most High serves me only. So next I picked up the translucent powder from Laura Mercier because everybody was talking about it, and banana powder has just not been cutting it for me. Sacha Buttercup has just not been cutting it for me. I cannot bake. Like, my skin does not like baking. My skin is too dry to allow the baking process to happen. So yeah, I just can't do it. So I was like, let me get the Laura Mercier powder. And yeah, I do like this. I like the fact that I can bake and wipe it off and I won't have a cast. And even if I do have a cast, if I just go over it with my powder, it disappears. So I like that about it, and I use it to clean up my contour line as well. But yeah, I really do like this. Pricey. It hurt me so bad to buy this. Like, it hurt so much to buy this. But would I buy it again if I ran out? I don't think I am going to run out of it, but I don't know if I'd buy it again just because of the price. The price it's a lot. It's a lot of money. But it does do a good job, so I'm not too sure yet. Get back to me on that one, I'll let you know. So next is this Milani lip gloss in Bare Secret. You guys would have seen me use this in my previous video, which was like my spring glow makeup tutorial, and I like this as well. This is like a perfect nude for women of colour, so if you don't want to wear like a lipstick or anything, you can just go in with like a brown lip liner, which is what I do, and then add the lip gloss, and then you're good to go, and it makes your lips look voluptuous, baby. So pouty. But yeah, I do like this, and Milani is now available to buy it in the UK. If you guys didn't see my previous video, I said that, but in case you didn't see it, yes, Milani is now available to buy in the UK, so I'll leave the link down below, and they have a full website and you can buy it off them as well, and you can buy this off them. But I do really like this. I think this is a really pretty lip gloss. I'm glad I got this. I bought 2 new liquid lipsticks from Makeup Monsters. This is now their new packaging. If you've seen or been on my channel previously, you would have seen me use their old packaging, or their liquid lipsticks in their old packaging, but they've recently changed their packaging. Prices have also gone up, and you can no longer, last time I checked, order from their website. So I don't know, but I still like these liquid lipsticks, but they are expensive. There's no doubt about that. You can only buy these from Hooked Up Shop if you're in the UK. I'll leave the link down below. But it's not going to be cheap, let me just warn you there. It's just not going to be cheap. But I picked up 2 more liquid lipsticks. I picked up Just Add Marshmallow, which is what I like to use to lighten up any sort of dark lipstick. I think this is gorgeous paired with a brown. I think with a brown lip, it gives you the most gorgeous sort of milk chocolatey lip. It's absolutely beautiful. I think it is gorgeous, and these are very comfortable liquid lipsticks. There's no denying that. They're the most comfortable I've ever tried out of all the liquid lipsticks I have. And I also picked up Deja Brew, which looks like this. So it's like a deep brown. So one is like a milk chocolate brown, and the other one is a deep brown. And if you mix these 2 together, boy, you will fall in love with that lip. Let me just say that. You will fall in love with that lip. So yeah, it's gorgeous. It's just a shame that prices had to go up. Like I said, I understand that prices need to go up, but it ain't cheap no more. You feels me? In terms of prices, we're talking, to get it delivered to you now, it's more than a MAC lipstick. So, you know. And I think that's about it, really. Yeah, I mean, the rest of it you guys have seen. You guys have seen a million times. You know, the Morphe 350, you've seen, like, if you're on my Instagram, you've seen me pick up some of this stuff. If you follow me on Snapchat as well, I do some mini hauls on Snapchat. Snapchat get a first look in regarding what I get in the post. So if you're not following me on Snapchat, make sure you do. I will leave the name down below here if you want to follow me on Snapchat. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I will leave the name here also. So yeah, make sure you follow me on Snapchat, because that's where it all goes down. It doesn't. I'm lying. I lied to you guys just then. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm not the best at Snapchat, but when new things come in, you guys will be the first to know. Believe me, you will be the first to know. But yeah, everything else you need to know will be in the description bar below. All my social media links. I now have a personal Instagram, which I'm trying. I am trying with the Instagram. I'm trying. So I have a personal one. So I'll leave that down below if you guys want to follow that as well. My blog, obviously, where all the good stuff goes on. So make sure you read the blog if you want to see swatches or reviews or things like that. My blog is still running. It's still up and running as well. Make sure you check out the blog. I also have my blog apps, so if you are team Android, I will leave the link down below to download the app for the blog. It is absolutely completely free, so you don't need to pay. And if you're team Apple, I will also leave that down, the link to the App Store, so that you can just download as well. Absolutely free once again to use the blog app and to download it. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to thumbs up if you are liking these hauls. Let me know what sort of video you want to see next. I am open to all suggestions, so yeah, let me know what sort of videos you want to see on this channel, or if you have a particular video you want to see next. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye. Mwah!